Just as in years past, Los Angeles will play host to a myriad of film and television industry award shows. Here's an inside look at the WGA, SAG, and Academy Awards.
It's Oscar week in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is the best place in the world for a major event like this. And quite frankly, it's based on something very simple: experience.
Local 33 is your main labor support here at the Oscars. We've been doing this job for 50 plus years.
This is the busy, active sound of the stagehands, men who toil in the land behind the scenes, without which no show could go on.
We're a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and in solidarity we try to all stick up for each other.
We look out for one another, we protect each other, and we actually work as a family.
A woman's place is in her union.
By working together as a team, that's what I think brings us together and closer, and that's why we call each other brothers and sisters.
Once you get in, it's for life.
We can't thank the Academy enough and the City of Los Angeles for keeping this event here in Los Angeles.
Local 33 and all of the other unions that are part of this massive production and this glamorous production. We all work together as a team to get it done no matter what. As they say, the show must go on. It broadcasts live at 5 o'clock on Sunday, so no matter what, it has to happen.
Do you want to see it live?
Our office works hand in hand with all of the relevant unions that do this work that keeps middle-class families thriving here in California.
I started back in, I think it was 97.
This is my 34th year now. I do have a father as well as 4 cousins that have been in the business since 1968.
I've been with Local 33 for 44 years. I've worked hard, I've worked long hours, but I will retire in 3 years, and I will be smiling for the rest of my life.
That's what it's all about, is being able to live the American dream, have a family, have your benefits, have something to retire on. We don't want to see people having to work 2 and 3 jobs in order to make it. You want people to live in the community that they work. You want them to bring the money that they bring home. You want them to shop within your own community. That's, you make the money here, you keep the money here.
Make the money, money, make me money, money, money. I do my thing, work that money, money, money.
This show here at the Academy draws in millions of dollars for all the businesses in the area.
Money, money, make me money, money, money.
It just keeps the city thriving.
Money, money, money.
A select few of those 200,000 jobs are with the American Fine Arts Foundry, where teams of 10 craftsmen sculpt the statues for the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
It's as ancient an art as acting is, and it really is a piece of art. It's not just a trophy, and I think people really have responded to that over the years.
The folks at the American Fine Arts Foundry have been working with the Screen Actors Guild for the past 25 years to create these pieces.
It's actually about 10 steps beginning to end, but essentially we start with a master mold. We make a wax positive out of that mold. We then take that wax and make a temporary mold over it. We then empty the wax out of the mold, pour bronze in, and then we do all the work to weld it back together, make all the seam lines go away, make it look beautiful, and then put a patina on it and mount it. The 12-pound statuettes take 8 to 12 weeks to create.
Crazy Rich Asians nominee Harry Shum Jr. had an opportunity to put his artistic skills to the test.
Yo, if you need to hire anyone else to do this, I'm here.
Being there and feeling the temperature, feeling the heat, feeling the energy from everyone watching, and then creating something like this is just like, you only see the ending product, so to always see anything being created is really special.
If you're lucky enough to be awarded one of these monuments of achievement, here's a valuable piece of advice.
Don't drop it on your foot.
As prep for the SAG Awards continues in Burbank, award season is underway across town with the WGA Award.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a reservation at Mozza at 7:30, so let's do this thing.
Honored to be here at the Whitest Guild, the Writers Guild.
Bradley. So high, right?
I wish you could all win, but you can't.
And the Writers Guild Award goes to Bo Burnham for 8th grade.
To the other nominees in the category, have fun at the Oscars, losers. No. For me, the best part of the creative process was the stuff I was doing right away. I mean, this is obviously wonderful, and I'm very privileged to do all of this, but you know, the real joy for me is just writing. All right, no.
Thank you. This is exactly how I imagined the prom would be. Seriously?
Thank you. So, no, you go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
This is your time, buddy. I mean, this is all you, man.
The next category.
So you write and you act.
Yeah.
Which do you enjoy more?
Ooh,
That's hard, right?
That's like asking me if I prefer pizza or French fries, because I like both.
Write what you know, be true to your experience, be true to write what you would want to watch, and where you feel like there's a gap in storytelling and experiences where you think, oh, this is my experience. I haven't seen that yet, I'm going to write that.
I think it's time for some honesty. I'm fully aware that when you writers have slaved over a script for years, the last thing you want is actors' feedback. However, you do your best to hide it. Like when you say to an actor, thank you so much. I'm going to go make those changes now. What you really want to say is, thank you. I'm killing your character off.
He taught me a lot of great things, like, you know, an episode should have a beginning, middle, and end, Bill. And
this show was always about celebrating women in science and making STEM fields a little more exciting and a little more approachable.
Not being scared to start and to not have it be perfect at first. That's sort of the big thing is for me, is like I get really scared about starting a project because I worry about it not already being perfect. And if that's the case, then you're never going to do it.
I can't tell you. Well, it's so exciting. This is my 5th nomination and my first win, so it was so exciting.
It's been a long process making this movie, and it is a wonderful way to cap it off, so it's incredibly memorable.
Kugel, Knish, brisket. Thank you.
Good night.
Back in Hollywood, there's less than 24 hours until the Oscars kick off.
Down here at the Academy Awards, Local 33 members will be not only installing your scenery, they will be doing your pyrotechnics, they are doing your video walls, they are going to be doing your fly cues, your curtain calls, your audio, your video. I like to think of our men and women as Swiss Army knives. They have the tool for everything to have your show and your production successful.
It's choreography. It's a ballet behind the stage, and that's why we rehearse it several times.
Come show night, there will be closer to 200 stage technicians on show night, and we will also have approximately 125 more stage technicians out on Hollywood Boulevard attending the red carpet and making sure that's a successful event as well.
The Oscars is the granddaddy of all the award shows to me. It's one of the few shows that still puts crew in tuxedos. It's a classy show.
The buzz of the Academy Awards is pretty indescribable. I get goosebumps to think of the talent, not only, you know, your actors and actresses who make us laugh and take us away for an hour and a half on the screen, but the directors who give you those stories, the makeup artists who really truly make you believe that that's a monster is in this theater for one night, and it's huge. It's the biggest buzz in Hollywood.
During the show, I get a lot of people texting me, "Saw you on camera." It's no big deal to me. It's a job.
As you work in this industry for a while, you get a little bit jaded. You know, I mean, you see celebrities all the time, but I don't know, I still get a little starstruck sometimes. So 2 years ago, when I did props, we do the sweeping across the stage, and I happened to kind of glance out to the audience in the very first row. I see Meryl Streep sitting there. And I'm like, you know, my heart kind of skips a beat a little bit, and she's like looking right at me. I just get really nervous, but it was just, I don't know, it was kind of, it maybe seems silly, but it was such an honor just to, I mean, just sweep the stage for, you know, her, because she speaks out so much for women, and I appreciate that very much.
And we have to remind each other of the privilege and the responsibility of the act of empathy.
For the show, I hand out the trophies.
We are the stewards of the Oscar trophies themselves, which is very interesting.
I register the serial numbers with them, and then they go out.
We're just the best place to be for the entire industry because we are the industry.